safety net for this side. We're going to need a safety net for the other side too.
There's grass in the middle. How's everybody doing?
Good, sir.
Good. Hungover. E-Squadron. Where's that troop in A Squadron had a party last night? They here too? Someone was telling me this morning they called, I can't remember whose house, at 0350 hours, and they, whoever answered the phone, hello, and all they could hear was, are you up? We haven't gone to bed. What are you doing? We're waiting for the hollow, man. So apparently the best kept secret was only kept from the Padre. He's got to spend more time in the confessional at church. You'll know what's going on. Listen, gang, we didn't get you up just to mess you around and give us a reason to send you home early on a Friday, because we usually do that anyway. But it's an important part of what we do. Preparedness, right? Individual preparedness. We need to know where everybody is. Need to know how to get a hold of you. Need to make sure those family care plans are taken care of. Need to make sure that you got your kit and that your kit's operational. And that's what this is all about. Because you never know when you're going to get called out. We don't do it very often, but there's 10 in our number here who went to Haiti last year. We're the Haiti gang. Haiti gang? All right. They got called in the middle of the night, and I think the next day they were gone, and they were gone for what, 3 months, Hoagie? Something like that? 2 months? It felt like forever. It was quiet around here for a long time. But that's right. Well, it's still quiet even over there. So you just never know. You just never know. And you know, the day before the end of Christmas vacation back in 1997, for the ice storm, you know, the regiment was on its way. You know, they were called at 7 o'clock in the morning, and by 1300. They were on their way to the Corral Center or Scotiabank Place to find out where they were going to go from there with chainsaws and breaking ice and all that stuff. And they were gone for 10 days. You never know. One night there was a mess dinner, and they were just sitting down and really getting deep into the drinks, and they got a phone call, and they had to go rescue Toronto from some snow. Who's from Toronto? Put your hand up now. Yeah. We rescued you guys. So it's important to be prepared, and that's all this morning was about. That's all it was. Do I plan to do these very often? Not at all. But there'll be one more before I leave here. You can rest assured of that. We'll do a little something different. Make a little bit of fun, a little bit of challenge out of it. But also, while we're having fun, just prove that we're ready to go. Because the end of February, we're taking over the IRU for Ontario through to the summer. All right, so that's what this is all about. Now I got to tell you, the RSM and I just came from sit volleyball, and you think that'd be a game I could play well because I got a big ass, lots of place to sit. But we've got a crew of Dragoons over there. I think we're fully 1/3 of the tournament, and they're playing volleyball. You got to sit on your butt. If your butt comes off the ground, it's a foul of some sort in volleyball, and that's a tough game. And the RSM and I met a couple ladies. One's a warrant officer, who's I'm not sure how much of her leg is below the knee, and I met another lady who's missing, you know, from about here down, and they're there playing this game. And what's great about it is they said, I don't know who these guys in red are, but they're having a good time. They're here. The spirit is good, and that was great to hear because they were two of many teams, but they were signaled out for that. And I got to tell you, the RSM and I walking around here this morning, yeah, we woke you up early. I expect we pissed off some husbands and wives, and there's some young kids probably crying because they didn't know what was going on, and a little bit of confusion and chaos. D Squadron, they're all crying because they got hung over. And but you know, walking around, you're happy. You know, there's a couple grumpy guys here, but they're grumpy on a good day. RSM's grumpy most of the time. But you know what? People were here with the right spirit, taking it for the right reason, for the right learning lessons. And that's what this is all about. The Army can be fun. And yeah, some of it sucks sometimes. But really, it's all about if you come in with the right attitude and the right spirit, life is not so bad. And I got to tell you, I've seen that in spades through my time here, and I saw it in spades again this morning, even on a shitty day. So well done, and thanks for you, to you. You guys make me proud every day. And I got to tell you, the accolades that came out of Lily Fontaine, because of the way you hosted those from away, because of the performance you put on parade, because of the good times you had on the Saturday night over there in Y101, That has been remarked upon across this base and from amongst the greater regimental family from wherever they came. You're noted for your morale, gang. The brigade commander, new to here this summer as the brigade commander, at Sports Day said, I don't know what you're doing over the Dragoons, but things are well. He said, look at that skateboard park full of those red shirts over there. He says, morale is good, and every Dragoon I've talked to, people are happy. And you know, we got to make ourselves happy. You come in every day being a little bit angry, life can get miserable, but if we try to keep each other's spirits up, life's not so bad. So it was great to see the great spirits here today. And I could talk about it forever because I love you guys. I think it's a great place to be. This is the best job in the world, and I love every minute of it. But I'm gonna give the floor to the RSM, and then I think probably most of you are going home. So if not everybody, except for the black eyes around the crowd, you know. From a murder ball, he said. I'm not so sure. I think one of those Royal Canadian Air Force cars popped in one of them.
The only thing I have to add is the fact that we'll be doing this again on Monday, and I'll have lots of opportunity to speak then when it's warm. So, Colonel, we'll get out of here.
Okay, but RSM, there's one more thing. Okay, everybody, let's say 95% of you aspire to be what this man is and what this man represents, the Regimental Sergeant Major. And I got to tell you a little something that hasn't been announced publicly yet, but you're going to hear it here today. Yesterday, the brigade commander and Major General Farron, who's about to be our senior serving Dragoon, dragged the RSM in and said, RSM, I want to pass on congratulations. You are going to be inducted as a member of the Order of Military Merit. I mean, he goes to see the Governor General to get that. Woo! This is a 28-year career of excellence. And for all that he's done in those 28 years, you know, he's been on the International Boselager competition. Most of you young folks don't know what that is, but that is the competition. It's a German armored reconnaissance competition they run for NATO. He's been on those teams. He's been on the Canadian Army Trophy teams. That's the tank gunnery competition for NATO. He's been on winning hockey teams. He's been a coach. He volunteered his church, volunteered firefighter, and every day we see the excellence that the RSM brings to the table that helps us mold as a team, gel as a team, and be the great team that we are. Be the proud Dragoons that we are, and we owe a great deal of praise and thanks to the RSM, and it's great to see that he's going to be honored this way. And RSM, I'm very, very proud of you. Congratulations. Okay, does anybody think we have any other kit to inspect today? No? All the hangars are secure. The hatches are battened down. Time to probably get home. Except for the officers, we got some drinking we got to do this afternoon. All right, we got to do a little bit of that. For the rest of you, under your squadron control, because I never quite know what squadron commanders have planned. Sergeant McKenzie, what do you got your hand up there for?
I want to clarify what we're doing again on Monday there, RSM.
We're inspecting your kit. Monday afternoon we have briefings, and we're going to get to address you there. That's what he meant. Don't expect to get called out Monday morning. All right,
Maybe you will.
Sergeant McKenzie and Sergeant McKenzie only squad one. Let's go. All right, gang. Thanks again. Have a good one. Drive safely. Be careful this weekend. And, you know, for those who are tired or hungover, be careful going home. It's a little slippery. Be good to yourselves. Look after your families, and we'll see you back Monday. Take care. Thanks very much.